the Bills did what they had to do at the end of the game to win that game, and Josh Allen blew it.
The Dolphins did everything in their power to lose that game.
They did.
Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off. Week 3 is officially in the books. Man, we were talking a lot of shit yesterday. We were talking a lot of shit yesterday. It was a hell of a week.
Specify the
What?
What shit were we talking?
I guess it was really just me talking this shit.
Well, you guys.
Well, you were talking a lot of shit because
Everyone was just talking a lot of shit to me about Jimmy Garoppolo last night, which is warranted. So
Well,
fair.
you did say
But-
the Niners are a better team with Jimmy Garoppolo, and last night when
I didn't specify what week.
That's fair.
no, he
know?
just said overall, so we assume
Fair.
that they're going to beat the
So maybe-
Broncos, who lost to the Seahawks and barely beat the Texans. But
Hey, but then the
Hey,
Niners,
but if anyone
then the
called them-
Niners beat the Seahawks. So like, what's like the transitive property there?
well, transitive property is that the Jags are the best team in the NFL because
Well, wait, let's see.
No.
they beat the
hold
Colts
on.
24-0,
we're gonna get
and the
into
Colts
it.
beat the Chiefs.
I don't want to talk. Like, we're not going to do it. All right, as you know, in Caps Off.
Math don't lie though. Numbers never lie.
Numbers
All
don't
right,
lie.
Shut the fuck up. As you know, in Caps Off, we have a hat with a bunch
I'm
of
just feeling
topics.
aggressive this morning.
Well, of course I'm feeling aggressive. Look what the Dolphins just did. That's an aggressive win. But
Yeah,
we're going to
to a
save
crippled
it.
defense anyway.
In here, in this lovely hat, we have a bunch of topics from NFL Week 3. We're going to pick a topic out and talk about it, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, why not?
We can do that.
Okay. You look good, by the way. You look.
I'm
He always
cozy.
does,
I'm
bro.
cozy.
It's the pants. The pants are so tight that not only are you built
Yo,
for speed, but you're built
I
for
really
comfort.
hope you
and-
keep your hands
He
like.
said speed and comfort.
Speed and-
That's
I
my
really
motto,
hope
my
you
guy.
keep your hands like in front of the crotch area because like people gonna see way too much if you move them. Like,
Bro,
no,
nah, you
don't chill out. Chill out.
You,
Keep 'em like
you
that.
got
All right.
you got the shorts on, bro. I could look.
No,
at
but I got the
fucking
cup right
now.
here. So
Hey,
it's like,
Ed, and I
sorry,
guess
I'm
Eddie,
horny
here
this
we go.
morning.
Topic number 1 is going to be the Miami Dolphins are the best team in the AFC.
Well, by the record, sure. Why not? They just beat the Bills. But no, the Bills are way better, bro. Still, like,
Yeah, they're
how
not-
many
they're
how
not.
many starters do they have on their defense that were hurt yesterday?
All right, you want to
5?
go on a rant about how many Bills starters were out? You know how many starters were out for the Dolphins?
How many?
Just as many. They're missing their second cornerback. They're missing 2 of their right
So backup,
tackles.
okay, a backup, another backup.
They're
So-
missing their third wide receiver. Their
Another
left
backup.
tackle played with turf toe. Like,
So he played.
Xavier Howard misses an entire quarter.
Oh, one
Tua
quarter.
goes out for. Of course, one quarter is a huge thing when you got Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis. The Miami Dolphins right now may not be the best team over the season in the AFC, but right now they're the best team in the AFC. They look the most consistent. They had 19 minutes of possession against 40 minutes.
Exactly.
And the Bills ran 90 plays, and you're going to sit here and
And
tell
that's
me
exactly why that win was
that's
fraudulent.
Why it was a fluke win. The Bills had the ball for 40 minutes.
And what did that?
They
and what did
ran
that mean?
90
The
plays.
Dolphins,
What did
the
that turn
Dolphins
into?
had the ball for 20 minutes. Tua had 180 yards compared to Josh Allen's 400 yards.
And
The
what did
amount
that
of-
turn into?
like
How
I
many
said-
points? How many points? How many points?
Well,
Less
the
than the
Dolphins
Dolphins.
won the game.
Exactly.
But my
They
thing
scored
is,
more. That's how we win the game.
If you play 10 games, and in those 10 games you have 20 minutes of possession, you're gonna lose 9 of those.
Okay.
In each of those 10 games.
And what happened in the first 3 games? That's an outlier game. We were just talking about that off screen, and you admitted
Yeah,
it.
but we're
so
talking
don't
about-
come in here bringing this nonsense, trying to some clickbaity. You gave credit to the Dolphins, did you not?
The Dolphins are legit.
Thank you.
No, I know, but I'm just saying let's put this win into context against the Bills. Yeah, there were injuries. There were injuries on both sides, but also when you look at the stats, I mean, the Bills were by far the better team. The final scoreboard says otherwise, obviously, but and that's what matters.
I think if they
respect.
down the ball right there after Isaiah McKenzie on that last play, they do end up getting a shot at the end zone.
But I will give you
100%,
credit though,
100%.
because Josh Allen should have won the game on that 4th down pass.
What's he doing?
To the flat,
Skipping rocks there
he
on
skipped
4th
that,
down.
and you did say something earlier to me. You said if Tua would have made that throw, America would have been all on his ass, and it's true. And
Yeah,
nobody's saying shit
yeah.
about
Sing it
Josh
with
Allen.
me. You are my sunshine.
No, we
right,
gotta
we
do
ain't doing that 2
We
days
already
in a
did
row.
that. We already did that. That's
You
outdated.
make me happy
Just let
when
him go. Just
skies
let him
are
rock.
gray.
No one's
Gray?
joining
Is it
you.
blue or
Yeah.
gray?
All right,
The fact
so
you don't know is you should stop saying it.
if it was Tua, bro, if it was Tua, he would be getting called out by every talk show in
Thank you.
America.
And not
Colin
only-
Coward would be unbearable.
It just
today.
doesn't fit the narrative. Don't get me wrong. Josh Allen has the ability to not have us as fans make those excuses, right? Because we've seen what he can do. We've
Right.
seen that he is a superstar quarterback. But we got to keep that same energy when he has a dud of a throw to win the game. He was wide open.
It was bad,
The Buffalo
man.
Bills were going to win that game right there.
He should have thrown. That should have been a
To be,
completion. easily.
yeah, the Bills did what they had to do at the end of the game to win that game, and Josh Allen blew it.
The Dolphins did everything in their power to lose that game.
They did.
They
I
did
thought you were
everything
blowing
they
it,
possibly
bro.
could to lose that game. The butt punt, like y'all should have lost that one, and that Josh Allen just couldn't step up when he needed
time
to.
management
which
terrible.
Is crazy.
Usually in the NFL, you talk about one of two things. It's either and in this case, the Miami Dolphins won that game or the Buffalo Bills lost that game, right? And in this case, I think the Miami Dolphins actually won that game.
I disagree.
Because they had What do you? Of course you disagree. You hate giving us credit.
No, I just said y'all are legit.
Yes.
But the Bills clearly lost the game. We just said they had
ran
40
90 plays.
They had 40 minutes. Exactly. They ran 90 plays, had 40 minutes of possession. Josh Allen threw for 400
and they couldn't
yards.
convert. I give credit to the Dolphins defense. And everyone wants to talk about how many players were out for the Bills. I didn't see anyone out for the
Javon
offense
Holland
besides
looked awesome yesterday.
Javon Holland also. You want to talk about Milano dropping that INT, a surefire pick
The Bills
six.
lost that.
Javon Holland dropped
Tua-
a surefire INT.
Tua
at
wrapped
the
up the
game
game in a f***ing gift box, like a beautiful gift box from like Hallmark or some shit, and gave it to Matt Milano, whatever the his first name is. I think it's Matt, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, Milano
And he
cookies.
dropped the
Milano
hell out of
cookies are
that ball,
fire.
bro. It was unbelievable.
All I'm gonna say with
Would have been a pick six and game over.
like we talked last week a little bit about quarterbacks we would take over Tua right now in the first 2 weeks, but there's probably only 5 quarterbacks I'm taking right now. Tua is playing.
pushing it.
Five.
Hold on,
That's pushing
hold
it.
on,
That's pushing it.
Hold on. If we're just using the 3-week sample size, Tua Tagovailoa actually looks like a top 6 quarterback right now. In terms of winning the game, not making the mistakes, hitting the throws when you need to.
He ran
How
like
many
7 plays
How many
yesterday.
passes did he complete yesterday? 13.
They had 18 attempts, bro.
So that's
13.
exactly, we didn't see enough
They don't
of him
put the ball-
yesterday.
And what did you see in the Ravens game? You saw plenty there.
We saw a good fourth quarter.
Bro,
And he threw 30
We saw 3 bad quarters and 1 good one.
He
Yeah, that's
threw
true.
more than 30 passes against the Ravens, and he only threw 13 for 186 and a touchdown. And I don't care about what the stat sheet says, because that throw to Jalen Waddle at the end for 45 yards in the air, people
That was
saying
a
this
good throw.
noodle arm, that's the throw you need Tua to make in order to be a franchise quarterback. And maybe you want to see more from Tua, and that's completely fine. But Tua Tagovailoa right now looks like the guy in Miami, and right now they're 3-0. So put some goddamn respect
All right,
on his
so
fucking name.
so here, let me
You heard?
name 6 quarterbacks. We can both name. Me and Felipe can name 6 quarterbacks.
I could
we
probably
name
do
You're
it.
saying that
we
he's
can name
around the
a lot
top
of
6
quarterbacks.
area.
We don't even
Okay.
have to, all right, go ahead.
Do you want to?
We could
We
just
can
do
really
it.
get down the
It's a
throat.
waste of
Patrick
time, but do
Mahomes,
it.
Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers. Is that 3 you take
sir.
right there for
Herbert.
sure? Herbert, Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, if we just want to keep that same energy as well, Justin Herbert, we've seen make every single throw. He's a superstar. I'm not denying that. But at what point do we start looking at what he's done and his record and the Chargers' inability to win? He throws
That's
a
on
pick
his
6
coaching
against
staff.
the.
That's on the Chargers,
Oh, the
which
pick
I'm-
6 against the Chiefs was on the coaching staff?
That was
you're
on
right.
Herbert.
That was on the
Jalen Everett.
receiver.
You're
That
right.
was on the
Yeah,
receiver.
That was on Herbert.
Excuses. Okay. And what happened yesterday? Blown out by the Jaguars.
You're not about to convince either of us that.
I'm not saying that Tua is a better quarterback than Justin Herbert. I'm just saying
Thank
keep
God.
that
I don't
same
even know
energy.
why we're going about to. You always want to like just take this further and further and further. We
do
gave the
get really
Dolphins their
passionate.
respect. It was a fluke of a win, but they won, and we said Tua's good. Tua's doing
I
his
do
thing.
get really
We don't have to
passionate
start
about
putting
this.
Tua top 7. Why are we doing that
No,
already?
no.
That's
I'm
not the
saying-
conversation yet.
But in the first 3 weeks, I just want his flowers. Some roses, perhaps. Can
People
you do
do-
that?
You
Can
can
you
get a
do that?
tulip. I can give you roses. I'll give you a tulip.
They're nice. Well, it's not really a fall flower. Isn't that like a spring flower?
I don't know.
tulip?
I don't know.
Is it a
I don't know my
tulip?
seasons of flowers.
Tulips are pretty though. I think it's a spring flower.
Sounds right.
Sunflower would be like a summer thing, right?
Sunflowers. Y'all know about the blue bonnet. Shout out Texas. That Texas
What?
State flower.
Yo, you always got to bring up Tua. You always got to bring up Texas. I don't know why it's always got to
And
go back
you
to
always
those.
have to bring up California.
I mean, it's the best state out there. We just know
Okay,
that.
you want to
Like,
go into this right now?
Name a better state.
Okay, so at the end of the day,
What?
for me personally, when it comes down to it, he is playing right now in the stat sheet like a top 5 quarterback, and I'm looking right at you, Papa. Your Cavs look great. You know, you've proved everyone wrong somewhat over the first 3 weeks. I'm
Top
proud
5
of you.
quarterback
You
completes
look
13
great.
passes.
Stop it. Give me my moment.
Completes 13 passes. Top 5 quarterback.
Bro, it's a team sport, all right? He did what he had to do. He also was out for an entire, it wasn't that long, actually, now that I think about it. But, yeah, he was wobbling. But,
That
hey,
boy.
Tua, you look great, man. I'm proud of you. Thank you for finally proving to be what could be a franchise quarterback. You know what? You look fantastic.
186-yard, 13
He's had
passes.
moments, sure.
Give the Dolphins their credit. Don't say Tua's a top 5 quarterback after completing 13 passes for 186 yards,
Bro,
bro.
3-0 is not going to last long. Can you just let me be on one? You think the Miami Dolphins are the best team in the AFC? You want a Tyreek shirt with Tua's eye black? Go to thegameday.shop. And regardless, let us know in the comments what you want to see next week. We're going to be doing this every single week. All right, I'll see you next time.